Welcome back to War and Order. It's the first day of the 5 day or the missions this week. So we're gonna get our daily reward for logging in. We should do this. Help whoever that is. And also let's look at okay, so it is gather resources. That's actually kinda good because I already had them out actually gathering resources. So this is gonna be a 1 day event. Unfortunately the upgrade that I've been doing like for this won't be a factor because it's like I said, gather resources. So, I also have a shield up right now. That didn't make its normal noise. Um, yeah. So, I put shields up on all major accounts. Actually, this works out pretty good. Let's see, 40 minutes. Okay, so I'm not gonna be back in time, but yeah. So all my accounts have a shield up. They're all gathering resources. Even my small accounts that I have, this one here and this guy here, I didn't put shields up because their army size is not large enough to actually matter. If someone attacked, then it wouldn't matter. But yeah, so it's resource gathering, which is a good one. I was hoping it might have been upgrade buildings, but it wasn't because that one is hard. Well, not harder to do. It's just a little easier to do when you. But actually all the accounts are going to be research gathering. I'll talk in a minute. So yeah, so it's resource gathering. So that'll be all my accounts. I'm just gonna. I might even put a day shield up. And just that way then. Do I really need a day shield? I don't know. I really don't want to use my shields for this kind of stuff. But if someone attacks, then I might lose my army. So, but normally, like after this event, I'm just gonna have them at the flag the whole entire week until it's like attack monsters, because you would need to attack with your army. So he's gonna finish off this. Might be a quick episode actually, not unless I wait 40 minutes until the army comes back from resource gathering, make it a longer video, but I don't want to do that really. 40 minutes is a long time. Um, I mean I could bring them back and then resend them back out. Um, we could actually okay, so let's see. Okay, so we are gonna. Let's say 30 minutes, so we might wait. This one I'm not gonna get all the resources because it's in someone's alliance with the alliance being 15%. So I don't know what 15% would be, but out of 30, so it's maybe I should get Let's see here. That's the one I want. Let's open a new Word, or is that Word? No, it's good. It says spreadsheet. Okay, so we have one. Um, it's in a 15% zone. Okay, so we're gonna wherever that 15% is, we're gonna lose. But this is gonna be 30. So far we've gotten 25, but we've got the full 30. Once he is done. Then we have another one in another 15, which again is gonna be 30 if we get the full amount, which I know we're not because 15 is, This one here, on the other hand, will get the full 30. So we're going to get a full 30 from this, okay? And the other two are in someone's alliance, and it looks like they're in the same alliance. No, they're not. Are they? No. So yeah, 15% here, with another 15% here. Yeah. So once we find out what the 15% is, then we'll be able to say, okay, yeah, 15% is not bad for gathering resources. If we can figure out like what the percentage is, we can times that by whatever level the mine is. So I can learn more about how to gather resources, especially since if I know, I didn't know when this mission was going to be, but if I know the mission is going to be a certain day, then I could say, okay, I want to have it done at this time, so I can look at how long it's going to take to ASCII, because normally a 30 mine takes about 3 to 4 hours. So I can calc that out to being how much it would be. And then if you go to the event page, and you can then see, oh wait, where is it? Here. So 1 gem equals 450 points, okay? That's 1 gem, okay? If we get 30 gems, and then 450, right? I'm making a little spreadsheet right now. And I just go and I times that would be roughly, if it's correct, about, I should make it, boom, boom, roughly 13, almost half of this. So that's what I'm saying. If I can figure out, like, what the percentage is of 15%, we'll write that down once we know. And then we can say, okay, is it really worth going there and getting the gems, or is it worth it? I mean, we can do it with 15%. We can do it with whatever percentage it is, as long as I know what the percentage is before it goes out and gathers. And obviously, the higher mines, resource gathering, you know, because that's what this is. The gems are the easiest because on average, you can send them out for hours, and then you won't have to worry about them being in your base first of all. So then you don't need a shield. But then you also gather gems. Like, as you can see, I have like 1,500 gems right now. So like I said, so off that one, with 1 gem being 450 times 30 is 13,500. The other ones I don't know because obviously I don't know because they're at a mine in someone's land. So if I knew what 15% was, I could say, okay, it's going to be this much. So once they leave that mine in 35 minutes, I'll be able to say, okay, this is how much it was. And then I can calc if it is in a mine like that, 15% of that. Or if it's, if we look, a higher one, so this is, 45. So if a 45 is that, and this is, well, we got one in my lines right now, is 30. So that's 15 more. So if that 15 more is 1 gem per hour, whatever it may be, we can figure out like that. So 15, 30%, or I mean 15%, 30 gems, what is that going to be? Then we can do each, like, I would like to know that for everything, every single one. You know, if I can get one for like 12 hours, or the higher mines, you know, like the 5 hours, or yeah, there's none right now because everyone's probably gathering at them. So like 2 is 45 gems. So 30, that's 15 more gems than the 1 level, which it might take a little bit longer. Because per hour. So if you look at the gems, it's 3 per hour. So you can kind of guess of how long it's going to be depending on your technology resource, which you could do in your base. So that resource, if you have a decent, in here, if you go in here and you resource gathering, and you get this up higher, then obviously it's gonna cut down that time, which I figured why not do it because it might help later on down the road. So yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I think that is pretty much like the steps. There it goes. I was wondering why I was not. So I could put a shield up. It's not like it's gonna be attacked. So I don't have to worry about that. But we're well over, which I don't like being, but you know, if I do lose units, I have this thing over here where you can make angels, and it looked like I maybe lost some. Yeah, because I make 5 angels right now. But I don't have any angels, and I'm probably not gonna get into angels, really. Maybe later on down the road, if I get attacked more. But we do have that going for us. So, like I said, the gems, depends on the gem size, obviously. And also, like some other the other accounts, might take longer to resource gather or gem collecting because of their, the style of their resource. So it depends on your castle technology page, like I just showed you, um, in here, the speed of any of this stuff. So if you want to get gems faster, you boost this up. That's gonna take 2 hours. And then there's another one, I believe. Oh, there's not another one for gems. Oh, right here. So you can get faster gems there too. So the higher up you go, obviously, the more you can get. That's so the more gems you can gather, the better too, because then you can get the mission done faster and all that. So if you want to do the gathering resource faster, do that. Focus on that. Um, but yeah, I mean, if you can, yeah, there's no one is yeah, there's just ones and twos. It looks like right now, one and twos. Yeah. So like I said, the twos are 45 gems. But if it's an alliance, then you don't get the full amount. So I'll probably use the spreadsheet for the missions just so I can get most of the points done. So right now we're guaranteed the 13 points. Um, so that will get us almost halfway through this. But again, it is a day. What we need total is this amount here. So that's what I'm saying. If you can get one that can go longer, like a 5 hour or a longer shift per se, then you won't have to log in every 4 hours. If you can get one that has like 5 hour that has hopefully not in someone's alliance, you'll get more points during this mission time. Um, so that is one thing to know. And yeah, I'm gonna probably end this very soon. But like I said, you can see 30 minutes I'll be back. I will update you in the next episode, which will be tomorrow night, on how we did. Maybe I can have them do more and have them come back and show you. We'll see if I can get the mission done, but it is the gather resource. Um, yeah, it's gonna be tough. Like I said, so the food collection is 20 for 1 point. That's what I'm saying. The gems are the easiest because you can get so many. Like I said, the food I'm gonna is 20 for one, and then the wood is pretty much the same. Wood is 20 for 1 point. Stone is 20 for 5, so a little bit better. And then obviously iron is going to be the best out of the ore stuff. Iron is 20 for 10. So depending on how many you have, like how many you can select, that will depend on that thing as well. So obviously the more points you can get during the mission, the better. If you don't want to go for gems, like I said, some people might not want to do that. Then do iron or do stone, because you're not gonna get that much for food or wood. But if you really need it for food and wood, then obviously you can do what you want to do. Um, if you know when the mission's gonna start, send it out before that mission starts, and then just keep on send them out every 5 hours or 4 hours, depending on if you're an alliance that has elite mines. Elite mines are going for this because if you have an elite mine, send it out, maybe about a few hours before the mission, depending on what kind of elite mine you have. Say it's like a 8 hour thing. So the mission's gonna start about 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, depending on what time zone it is in. Um, if you know that 1 o'clock, send them out. It'll take 8 hours. When they're back, you'll get all the points for the collecting, depending on what resource it was, and that's how you can do it. You can get a lot of points by that. These accounts don't have elite mines, so I really can't show you that, and that's why I mean, there's no elite mines nearby. I could, if there was one nearby, trust me, I would grab it in a heartbeat. Um, Looks like that account is coming back. So that account just got some gems. Um, yeah, a lot of the accounts will come back at certain times, and like I said, at that point, I just gotta log back into that account and then resend them out. So I'm probably, yeah, this has got a 4-hour shield. So I'm good for the next 4 hours. After that, and hopefully I can do more figuring out. Okay, so this took about 3 or 4 hours, and if they're in your lens, you actually get a boost as well. Since it's not in my lens, I won't get that boost, but you can get additional boost here. Instead of 3 times 3 an hour, 3 times 3 an hour would be how many you can gather an hour. That's 6 per hour of gathering. So like I said, there's 4 left. That's 26 minutes. That's, almost an hour of time. So yeah, I mean, that I think is gonna be it for this resource gathering time. I'm just gonna have to do it every few hours, and let's get this one going. And we'll do the boat here. And we're just gonna sell for now because we don't have that much after that last mission. Oh, yes, we do. I don't need any of that. Let's see. Exchange nothing. Okay. Oh, we got something here. Oh, sell 4 things. Okay. But yeah. So we're gonna leave these guys for the next mission. For the, obviously, recruit. Um, and then once that 7 hour is done, we'll actually send another one out to, hopefully take over after that one's done. I'm not sure what I'll do. I do have a lot of resources, so technically I could find something good. Maybe upgrade this again, or upgrade something like this, maybe. That's a 9 hour. So like I said, if I know the mission's gonna start at 9, I do it at 1. And then they go wait till 9 o'clock, and then it would be done. And if it's not that mission, then you finish that mission up, and then you find out when the next mission starts up, for the, obviously, upgrade. I did not get this done, but I'm probably gonna wait. It is 12 million wood and food, and a lot of iron, which, let's see, yeah, I don't even have enough for any of this. Yeah, I have enough for that, go figure. So yeah, and so this is a good point. It's gathered resources, so if I technically wanted, I could just send it out for iron, and the points would be associated with the iron, which it is, or I mean stone, and that's 20 for 5 points. So you can still get the resources, if you need them. Obviously, iron's gonna be one of the best, and then obviously, gems are gonna be the, you know, 450, which is the best that you can get for point wise, for 1 gem. But again, if you're, if you have, 20, if you think about it, iron is 20 for 10 points. If you have, normally you get more than that when you collected iron. So if you think about how much iron is at a particular thing, so if I look at iron and go to the level 6. So if I look at this level 5, you get 30,000. So 30,000 times 10 would that would be how many points you would get. So that's what I'm saying. You can get a lot of points from gathering those resources. It just depends on how much do you really want to, like, do you really want to gather that much, or you just want to, like, not, you know what I mean? So that would probably be roughly, I think that's off, but 10 points, 30,000, right, 10, yeah, so it's like, that's how many, and it's 10 points per iron. Yeah, I'd have to do a better calculation for that if I was gonna ever do that, but this is in our this is in our one of our alliance people. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna go back to my little building here. And I'm gonna end this episode off. I hope you enjoyed this video. A little 20-minute video here. Um, Resource gathering. So the next mission could be attack monsters, upgrade buildings, or recruit. The recruit and attack monsters are 2-day events, obviously, and then the other one would be just a 1-day. The upgrade buildings, like this one is. It's a 1-day event. So yeah, until my next episode here, in War and Order, I'm going to say what I'm going to say at my end of my videos, and that is, bye-bye for now.